Hi everyone, there's a bit of a discussion in community around this lookup control and how it works and filtering unique items and those sort of things. So this is a quick video to show off the new responsive designer in 365. This is my site running production, just has early access to the new responsive designer. So when I click on Nintex forms, it's going to show you a form I've already built in the new responsive designer. Now if this didn't form exist, it would actually ask me if I wanted to use the new responsive designer, the old responsive designer, or still classic. All three are just still available, but just I've chosen to use the new responsive designer. So this is a simple form around a lawn mowing booking service, for instance, just made it up completely out of the blue. So it's got contact details, got some estimates there, and sign and submit. Now clicking on preferred gardener, we can see the list of gardeners here. Now where that comes from is a SharePoint list. So I've got Kelly and Hilda and Ryan, and so we come through here, Kelly, Hilda and Ryan. Now what you'll also notice is they've got states through here: Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales and SA, obviously from Australia. Now what we've got here is all our gardeners. Now and this is from a SharePoint list. Now I might want to filter that down to the state they're in. So if I come across to here and I go to estimate, I come across and add a list lookup control above here. I'm going to put that there, call it state, if I can spell, state connected to. We're not going to write the data back anywhere. I'm going to grab the URL to the site where the list is in. I'm going to paste it into my state control. Once I click the tick, it's going to find all the lists that I've got, and I'm going to select gardeners. I'm going to select the default view, and I'm going to say state. Now if I come back into preview and I go estimate, state, okay, Vic, Queensland, New South Wales and SA. So if I click Vic, it's going to give me all these different people because they're not connected yet. But the problem here is also Vic, Queensland, New South Wales and SA isn't very helpful because of all the duplicates. Now that's because the data looks like this. Now what I can do, if I go back to my designer, go back to my estimate, select dates, we've got a new option here, display only unique values. So I can turn that back on, come to preview, and now we've got Vic, Queensland, New South Wales and SA. Selecting Vic, still doesn't filter this yet. So let's go back here, and we're going to pass the value from state to preferred gardener. Now this isn't complete, this is something that's still a work in progress, so excuse the way we get here, but it gives you an idea of how it's going to work in the future. So what I do is I go to show all items, no, and then I can say when the state is equal to, and we'll just go clear out, this is something I was working before, so when the state of those columns is equal to, and I can insert. Now this is the bit that's a little bit funky at the moment. We're going to have a section here for form control, so you could just pass in the value of the form control. At the moment I have to create a temporary variable, so I'm going to say temp, and I'm going to get my form control, and I'm going to say insert state. So in future you'd just be able to select the form control here, but temporarily I'm just going to grab the state here. So create and insert. So now what it's saying, when state equals my temporary variable. Now if I go back to preview and I go to estimate, so I go state, well, as we can see here, no items available. Once I select Vic, then it's starting to filter. So Kelly and Ryan, let's check if Kelly and Ryan are both in Victoria, and yeah, so that's how it works. So hopefully this is useful to you. Let me know in the comments in the community. Cheers.